This is the wallpaper pack. So the idea behind here is that we're creating a lot of interest. If you're using a seamless backdrop, it's really great for creating some textures. Every one of these patterns has a different size. So we have some really big patterns, we have some really small patterns. There's a huge variation with textures. It's meant to be a little destructive. There's a gradation with the colors that helps with these destructive qualities. They're really great for incorporating into a background because they're not overly invasive because the patterns generally are so small. In this first texture, I've used argyle. This is what argyle looks like. And I have put it into the overlay blending mode and put a mask over it. So the mask primarily is getting rid of the pattern over her face and lightening up some of the areas that we obviously can't see. As you can see, it's adding some destructive elements. It's adding a lot of interest into the background that wasn't there before. With this second image, with this image, I've used two textures. I've used spotted and damask. For spotted, I've used the overlay blending mode at around 70% opacity with a mask. And with damask, I've used hard light with around 50% opacity and a mask. I'll show you what they look like without the masks. So as you can see, there's a lot going on over his face, which obviously I don't want. So I've gone in and brushed all this out. It's creating a really dynamic texture in the background, and we've also pulled some color into the wings, brought down the exposure in the wings a little bit because it was slightly distracting, which is a really nice use for these textures. So you can see the changes that it's made. This gives it a really nice fine art feel, and it's really the perfect example of how to use more than one texture. This has been the wallpaper pack. It's full of colors and patterns. It's meant to be old and vintage. I love this pack. I'm really excited to see what you do with it, and I can't wait to see what you post in the Facebook community.